Oh yeah, what you run back the most? Fair enough. Yeah,
Come on. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
listen,
yeah. Don't worry.
bullet
Don't worry.
points.
Anyway, we're back. We're live. Okay, so flamboyant.
Yeah.
How about you? What TV shows you running back the most?
Nah, TV programs what I'm watching. I'm not gonna lie to you. So obviously I'm in the building trade, so I love things like Homes Under the Hammer. Anyone know
I didn't
that?
expect that. I'll be honest.
Bro,
I
you know
didn't
what?
expect that. But fair enough. Hey, I ain't judging, man. I ain't judging.
Listen, it's buying cheap houses, doing it up, selling it, profit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy Phoenix, Guy Phoenix, building Britain super homes. Garden Rescue. Hey, do not judge. Stop it.
Nah, I can't lie. I watched two of them programs myself. You know?
Come on, it's inspirational. Plus, man, as a garden, so I like to see for cheap how I do my garden. Snowfall.
Yeah, the creative.
Come on, bro.
Snowfall's bad. A bad show.
Hey, and it's English. I didn't even know Damson was English.
It's from Peckham, bro.
Peckham, yeah. Representing, and now he's in a film with flipping Brad Pitt. Cool. Anyway, and Dragon's Den.
That's another good show as well. Still,
it's all entrepreneurial shit. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. What about you, Tiny?
But I've watched Ozark a few times. I like that series.
Yeah.
Bad man.
Obviously an accountant.
Yeah.
Bad show.
What about that? I love that.
I think
every now
longer, you know. Actually, like I think they finished that show kind of quick.
No, ain't there
it didn't get renewed. That's why they cancelled it, innit?
No fun.
Unfortunately.
Done.
As good as it was, I think it lost its way a little bit.
So sorry, Tiny man. Go on, man. Please go.
Nah, calm, bro. The obviously usual Simpsons and them kind of. I don't really watch too much series again, but Game of Thrones every now and again I might flick on, but that's a very long series, so you get me? It's not one that
I did like it. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a for insomnia.
I'm not really one for the mythological stuff and dragons and all of that kind of stuff, but Game of Thrones was one that I actually did enjoy watching. You get me?
Why?
Personally, I think Game of Thrones was all right, but it kind of lost its way. Like it was good. It had good characters. It had some good like plot lines and that, but I think they just tried to rush the way they finished it, and like I said, they built.
Yeah, the ending. The ending killed it.
Killed off in like 2-3 minutes. I'm just like, what? Like no, it was kind of a letdown.
The thing I did like about Game of Thrones is anyone can get it. There wasn't no like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know who's gonna. Yeah, you don't know. That's the thing. Game of Thrones.
Medieval past.
But I don't know if I was watching House of Dragons, but when that's on, obviously
I've been watching that as well.
Now that looks good though. And that's got potential.
What about Vikings?
Yeah, Vikings are bad show.
Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnar.
Listen, if you haven't seen Vikings, you're missing out, man. That is a bad show, bro. Oh my gosh.
You know me, man. I'll get around to it eventually. It's just like, you know, when I find the time, innit? But you know,
you know why? Because you're too busy flying to Paris to watch PSG, bro.
I like that, man. All right.
Anyways, for me personally, who have I ranked there? Well, one that none of you would have watched and none of you will really probably know about, but it's a sick show of Fringe. I've seen it probably 5-6 times.
Bro, you
it's a sci-fi show.
What's it about?
You know, what's it about?
Yeah.
Hard to explain it in one because there's so much that goes on in it, but it's a team of FBI who investigate fringe events, which are things that are difficult to explain.
So
like something happens, it's difficult to explain how the hell that happened. Not aliens, no. Not aliens, no. The closest show probably to it would be X-Files. Closest show to it would be something like X-Files.
Something weird like supporting Tottenham.
Maybe.
Yeah, but Buckstar, like you brought me to Fringe, innit? So like obviously I watched it as well and I saw it through. It was all right. Like it's not.
Do you know what I like about it? It's all based on science theory. So it's nothing that's like unreasonable. You know, it's nothing that's unreasonable. It's all based on science theory, pseudoscience and stuff like that. It's the one. I love that show. And the actors, I don't know what it's on now because it's fairly old now. So I'm not sure what it'll be showing on now. You probably find it on Netflix.
Yeah, you might
be on that secret platform, innit?
Definitely on that secret platform.
What about you,
other things, I think, of Friends. I even know I heard Thor's Tiny shaking his head when JD said Friends. So Friends, 2.5 Men, Big Bang Theory. Yeah, rinse them.
2.5 Men.
Rinse them.
2.5 Men could get. Yeah, Michael watch that anytime, man. 2.5 Men.
Yeah,
I think get rid of Charlie Sheen because when Ashton Kutcher took over.
It was dead after Charlie Sheen.
Well done, Charlie Sheen, but Ashton Kutcher killed it. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't know after Charlie Sheen.
No, I wouldn't say he killed it. It's just like there was a certain standard that was, and he just couldn't meet that standard. That's all it was.
Charlie Sheen was
it's the chemistry between Alan and Charlie. The chemistry was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're not going to get that again with Ashton Kutcher coming in.
You know something I didn't realize, right? Found myself rewatching. Do you remember Hot Shots? Which was the sort of
I know what you're going to say. Yeah.
Right. I watched it again after like all these years last week. Like straight on, like straight away when it came out, I was like, "It's Alan from 2.5 Men." Like, washout with the walleye vision. It's Alan. Yeah. I was like, "No way."
Alan's money, bro. Can I borrow some money?
Small world.
The only thing I would say after Charlie Sheen that is still funny is the fact that Alan probably has reached a new low because it's not even his brother living there now, and he's still managed to live there. It's like, how low can you be, man?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that killed it, man.
It was just like some
right. Let's move on to guilty pleasures. This is going to be interesting. Movies or TV shows that you like that others probably wouldn't. What are you embarrassed about watching? Let's start with JD. Let's go with you first.
Well, there's a couple of shows actually. First one that I personally liked, but as you know, I'm a man. I like good writing and good acting. So This Is Us. That was a big show. I'm sorry, it was a big show.
That's a housewife show, bro.
This Is Us. It was a big show.
That's a housewife show, bro.
There's no like, you know, crime or nothing like that. It's a show where it's about life and people living and going through stuff, and it's well written and it's well acted out. It's got that guy Sterling K. Brown in it. He's probably the most famous person who's gone on from that show. But no, it's a big show. It's a big show. But
it's a big show if you're a housewife. I've tried it, man. I tried to watch it. I tried it. And after one episode, I was like, this is not a bit of me at all.
But you got to stick with it, innit? Like I said, it's well written and the acting's good, innit? And like I said, it's just people dealing with stuff and just going through life, innit? You know? So, yeah. Films, old ones, like when I was younger, Grease. I think Grease is a big film. It's a classic. Most man probably won't like that. But I think
I never seen it.
Huh?
Never ever watched it, man.
Lie, but so you have seen it.
Nope, never seen it. None of me or my brothers. If you ask my brothers, they ain't seen it either. We ain't watched none. Never watched Grease. Never watched it. I promise you.
Broaden your horizons, man. Broaden your horizons.
Your mum would have watched Grease.
Probably.
And
I don't need to watch it.
And
do you know what it is? Musicals. I hate musicals. I feel music should stay there and movies should stay there, and they don't need to mix.
All right. And one more, Beauty and the Beast, the Disney one. Yeah, man, I like.
I didn't see that coming, you know.
I don't care, bro. Ain't no shame in my game. No shame in my game, bro.
That was a curveball.
That was unexpected.
Come on, that everybody's gassed on or something like that. So they've obviously seen it, but not admitting it.
What was that?
I haven't seen it.
JD, sorry, JD. Let me back you up. My daughter loves Walt Disney, so yeah, but I don't watch it for me.
Well, okay, no, I wasn't watching it for me. I was watching it with my younger
Backtrack.
Rewind.
I'm liking it, innit? Like, so what?
Initially, it wasn't for him, but
JD watches it like, yeah, get Gaston.
You seem to know who he is, though. So
you keep trying to live.
What you say?
You know what, right? I can see him at the gym on the morning just busting it on the treadmill like, let it go.
You must have knew you were getting tough for that one.
Bro,
right. Who's next? Blunt, I've got to ask you.
I've been buying that, man. So it is what it is, man. Bro.
You got it. Listen, hey, JD.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you one more. Toy Story is the one that I've seen hella times, bro.
We all have.
I've seen that so many times.
Yeah, Toy Story it's in a different echelon to like the original Beauty and the Beast, though, isn't it?
It's like, watch it, man. Try it. You'll like it. Pause.
What?
I'm gonna get right on it after this on that secret platform.
Put your Tottenham top back on for that, yeah? Don't do that.
Hey, this is getting mad.
Let's move on to Blunt. Come on, man. There must be something that you're embarrassed about.
Well, that's embarrassed, but right, film-wise, which I still think is one of the best comedies, even though it's aimed at females. Bridesmaids. But when I say to my friends about Bridesmaids, like the film, this. Well, I will last with saying it, but I'll stand by Bridesmaids. That's one I'll watch over and over again. TV, I think you might get me on this one. 4 in a Bed. I do like a bit of 4 in the Bed on Channel 4. They go around and each other's like. Of course,
no, joking.
I didn't tell you which 4 it was. They go to each other's B&Bs, and they just walk around like they go in a room and they go on top of the wardrobe where there's dust on the evening. Things on the top of a wardrobe, and then at the end they all like underpay each other and just cuss each other out across the table. So I don't mind that. I'll tell you what I am a sucker for: air crash investigation. It's like every single episode, apart from the odd technical errors, pilot error. But one thing about air crash is they always say flying is the safest way to travel. So why are they on season 25?
Now you're gonna make me not want to take a flight.
There's literally they've just got material backed up with this safe transport form. But I thought another one as well, Bondi Rescue. If you've never seen Bondi Rescue, basically it's just a load of Australian sort of bogan lifeguards on the busiest beach in the world, and they just get a massive influx of Asians, Chinese, Japanese, Koreans. And basically, them lot have never seen a beach before in their life, and they just run out into the water and just start drowning. So they're just driving up and down, just rescuing Asians all day long because they've just never been to a beach. They get one holiday to Sydney, and then they're just straight into the riptide.
That's crazy.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry.
Well, nothing really embarrassing apart from bridesmaids, man. I don't know what's going on there, bro. But
I'm sorry.
Stand by bridesmaids.
Never heard of.
You watch it for the women,
What?
right?
I'm just saying you mentioned a whole bunch of shows that I've just never seen or heard of, like ever.
You've just told me to broaden my horizons.
Heard of mine though, but all right, cool.
All right, flamboyant, man.
Come on, listen. There's nothing I'm ashamed to watch, and this is why I'll tell you guys. What I can watch what I want. I'm me. I watch.
You might not be ashamed, but it might be shameful.
EastEnders.
So let's see.
EastEnders religiously. Yeah.
Oh, you're not still watching EastEnders, bro.
Can I land?
The place that you can land in just a moment. It's the one place in the world you never want to be at Christmas or New Year because someone always dies at that time. Come on, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, it's a guilty pleasure, bro. I wake up before I go work just to watch it before it's streamed.
I bet you watch the omnibus and everything, don't you?
Yeah, sits down with Sunday dinner, just putting it in a movie.
No.
I mean, this is a classic from Tuesday night.
Listen, I watch it before it comes out because I need to know what's happening. That's it.
That's next level obsession.
On a Monday, they used to play the whole weeks, and I watch it for that whole week, and then that's it, done. That's my guilty pleasure. Race Around the World, yeah. Naked and Afraid. Naked and Afraid. Pose.
Whoa. What's going on there?
All right, listen.
Why do they need to be naked for?
Okay, listen, bro.
Can't I just be afraid?
Can I say they dump you anywhere in the world? Like Amazon forest, African jungle with nothing but a fire starter and a hatchet, and you have to survive for 28 days.
When you say nothing, you mean literally nothing, innit?
Brother.
I'm wondering why they gotta be naked though. Like what?
That ain't gonna be in my Google search anytime soon, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying. See, listen. Can I talk? Listen, it's real life shit. So imagine, bro, you just got like Terminator. You know when he just landed and he had no clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, but he walked in and stole clothes on a motorbike. This man sat there trying to rub two sticks together to cook a snake.
This is what happens. They get one weapon of choice. So you can have a fire starter, a machete, whatever. Yeah, anything you want. Bro, you have to survive. Kill your own food. Cook it. Survive. Bro.
And all the while, listen, I ain't gonna lie, JD, he's trumped you. I take back what I said to you because this one, oh dear.
You know what it is, bro? Because it's something I wouldn't do, but it's just it's if it happened, so what? If the world,
if it's something you wouldn't do but you watch, that means you're a voyeur.
Yeah, it's just like look, you know David Attenborough. You know David Attenborough. What the wildlife jungle when he goes and sits with the lions, bro. I don't like animals. I'm not an animal man, but I'm curious. You get me? So I'm sitting there, bro. The lion's he's hungry. 10 hyenas.
You're killing me. You're curious now. Okay.
And you're curious about being in the woods naked. Is that what it is?
No, bro. Like, JD, don't spin it like that. Don't Don't do that.
Listen, you know what it is, like, you had enough time to explain.
If you was in this situation,
any better.
Okay, let me break the situation down. You was on a boat or a yacht.
You got 20 seconds to do it, and I'm moving on.
You're on a yacht. The yacht crashed. You washed up on shore. It's just you and one person. You got nothing. How are you gonna survive?
You still got your clothes on,
brother. Your clothes got lost. I don't know why they're naked.
Apparently, the current was strong, and before you knew,
you know what it was? He went into the water, head and feet first, and just got stripped from both ends.
Maybe it was those Bondi Beach rip times.
They blur out all the main bits. You don't see that, but I'm just saying, forget that. Anyway, in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of Hell's Kitchen.
You ended better. Shiny. What about you, man?
He's gonna have to say Queer as Folk to stop that.
I say Annie. Yeah, that was my a long time from when I was young. I watched that
these
about
musicals,
1,000
man.
times.
Look, they made a new one with what's his name? Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
My daughter bangs that. I don't watch it, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Now the old school one is the one that I used to. Yeah.
All right.
The old school, but
why for that?
The remake's decent still.
There you go.
And Married at First Sight Australia.
No, England.
Oh man,
England.
I watched the UK one as well.
I know you watched that because you didn't have a choice, innit? Tell the truth, man.
What? You know what? Initially it started like that, yeah. But I can't. What's up, Pt2? Yeah. I'm like, yo, a bit of saucy, at me.
I agree with. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. That's a good one.
Listen,
man, that's funny.
Stuff. Listen, I'm all for breaking down stereotypes and all that, but you know what? After this, I'm gonna have some watermelon and some chicken.
Big glass of purple stuff.
Hold on, we're forgetting. Buckstar, your turn. Yeah. Over to Buckstar.
Okay, I'm not escaping this one then. I've got one that I'm proud to say, but a lot of people wouldn't know that I'm a full-blown Trekkie. Full-blown Trekkie.
Hold on.
I've seen, when I tell you I'm a full-blown Trekkie, apart from the original series, which is probably a bit too old, Next Generation, seen them all. Deep Space Nine, seen them all. Voyager, seen them all. Enterprise, seen them all. And the latest one, which I forget the name of now. But yeah, I love Star Trek, man.
Bro,
when you say Star Trek or Star Wars, I'm Star Trek all day long.
Bro, that's
all day long.
That's the bottom of the barrel, bro.
I want to say, but that's not really embarrassing. But he tried to get me to watch it, but yeah, just
thank you. It's not embarrassing though. It's not embarrassing. So what?
It's just something that it is a guilty pleasure, and a lot of people wouldn't know that I'm a Trekkie. If you met me, you wouldn't think that that's something I watch. But Star Trek, yes, I'm a big fan. It can be a bit cheesy sometimes because it's it's like it's PG, isn't it? It's not anything where you're going to see blood and violence and stuff. I wouldn't say it's for kids, but you're not going to see blood and violence and stuff. Well, maybe violence, but not blood and this kind of stuff. So it's a bit PG. That's Star Wars, man. That's not Star Trek, you donut.
I don't know, bro. I don't know the difference. There must be
You're getting Bond wrong.
Just one.
Everybody do this.
No, but that was a quote from Alan Partridge, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But no, Star Trek's definitely my guilty pleasure. Other things that I like, I am going to say Hell's Kitchen as well, because I do like Hell's Kitchen. The Apprentice is another one that I like.
Oh yeah,
even though it's Alan Sugar and he's a spud, it's still decent.
you know what though? Like when The Apprentice started out, it was like genuine, like people with business acumen, and they were all ugly, and they all had a plan. But now it's just like they just get these like however many 16 beautiful idiots to just come on and be like, oh, you didn't buy any stamps for the mail order business. Oh no, we completely forgot. Oh well, that's you getting voted off. See you later, bye.
Yeah, to see the thing on The Apprentice is crazy sometimes. Like you actually have your own businesses and stuff, and you're this stupid.
And you're begging for change.
Common sense is
just before we move on, just going to add, because I didn't say about anything about movies, my guilty pleasure. I'm not embarrassed, but I don't think it's embarrassing actually, but it's just something I've seen well over 100 times. It's something that if it's on even partway through on the TV, I will just continue watching it. I know it word for word. And that's Big Trouble in Little China. I had to give that a mention. And if they ever remake that film, I'm going to be so fuming. But Big Trouble in Little China.
That's a childhood classic. Like one of my close friends has got like all the characters tattooed right up his arm.
Absolute classic. Right. You know what? Let's move on because we'll run out of time here. So we're going to go to the wheel now. We're going to the Spinneroonie.
The old Spinneroonie. It's spinning, man. It's spinning.
Till we die, bro. Till we die.
The football show's in about 3 weeks' time, by the way.
Now, where's this going?
Right, Spinneroonies should be up any minute.
Come on, Spinneroony.
Let's go.
Well, we have some technicals.
Tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds. Anyway, Cod, you can carry on what you're saying now because we're waiting. You'll get cut off probably, but you might as well go for it. So, Big Trouble, you say you got a friend with tattoos.
No, I'll tell you what, if you're going to go back for some time, I'm going to give you my take on Game of Thrones, right? Because I just couldn't stay awake. Like, yeah, you watch it after work and stuff like that. I was catching up with it after it was more or less done, but I just couldn't sit. I fell asleep, had 10 hours sleep, woke up on the Saturday morning, right, boom, right, I'm going to give it to right. And then within 45 minutes, done.
It looks like the wheel has spun.
Blood.
Right.
That's something I put on to go sleep as well.
It's landed on horror. And the question is, would you rather survive Squid Game or Jigsaw's games? Oh. Who wants to go first?
Hey, how do I get this thing off my TV thing?
You don't.
All right, wait, sorry. Would I rather survive Squid Games? Because
Squid Game or Jigsaw's games? And then why though?
I love Jigsaw.
What's the difference? Why is it easier to survive Squid Games?
Is it me? Is it flamboyant?
Yes.
Did you say easier to survive, or which one would you want to survive?
If you had to, gun to head, you're going to this or you're going to that? Are you going into Squid Games or are you going into Jigsaw's game? What one are you likely to survive out of the two?
You might as well go first, Tiny, because I was about to just drop a dime, but go on.
Personally, more opportunity in Squid Game, innit? I think that Jigsaw is on madness. I could lose a leg or an arm or I'm trying to get out of there.
This is exactly it.
As I am now, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to come with some of the killing is in Squid Game.
Yeah, but if you make it through, you've made it through one piece. So I'm just going to build on.
Duppying people in their sleep because I'm trying to get out of there.
I will literally just build on what Tani just said. If you get through one of Jigsaw's games, you're coming out without a foot or with one eye, or you've got to pop with your hand to a key or something like that. Like
you're traumatized.
Not for me, that, you know.
People start taking guns after one of them games.
Squid Games, you got a chance. Jigsaw, you're losing something, or you're gonna end up supporting.
At best, you're gonna end up on Naked and Afraid.
You know, you're all saying this, but I guarantee you that if all five of us went on Squid Games, I guarantee you more than half of us will lose on red light, green light.
Are you stupid? Them old school games. What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Man. You're moving a little bit or this or that. Something. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, so
but then you just switch me off quick, innit? I don't just bleed out and suffer. Like, it's just like
Jigsaw's taking fingers, taking teeth, pulling out. All right, listen, JD.
Is it embezzling pensions?
With what? Because we all going for Squid Game. Go on.
All right,
say again. JD.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen. I've seen the four films, the Saw films, but I've never seen Squid Games in it. So I'd probably have to try Squid Games because what Jigsaw's doing, you ain't surviving. So yeah, I'd have to, even though I ain't seen it. Like Squid Games, are you like? Is it like kill or be killed? Like you got to kill people or they kill you?
No, it's old school games like you got to get
marble.
You play
idiot games, isn't it? That you would play in school playground.
In school, you know
they're not. Whoa. They're not all like that. First of all, and secondly, if you lose those games, you get shot dead.
Yeah, but you're dead. Jigsaw's taking hours to kill you. Let you bleed out.
Okay, wait. So it's Squid Games. Like, is there no chance of survival then? Like, I mean,
of course there is, man. And if you survive, you win millions. You're a billionaire.
Usually, it gets down to one winner out of 100 contestants. That gives you an idea.
Yeah, your chances ain't good.
In fact, it's more than 100. It's like 400. No, how many 4, 5, 6, isn't it? That's his number. 4, 5,
You
6.
get that? You got more of a chance of surviving. Look, listen to us. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's like
In
an
season,
extreme
let me ask
1%
you a
club.
question. Let me ask you a question.
400
In
to 1,
season
a
1
lot
of
of
Squid Games, hold on. Season 1 of Squid Games. Hold on, I'm asking all of you. Season 1 of Squid Game. There's 456 players. How many were alive at the end?
300
How
got
many?
killed in the first. But I'm just
How many were alive at the end?
okay. In Saw.
One.
But yeah, there was
That's
a round where
four.
they said that some people can cut if they want.
Yeah, and take the money. Tiny, tell him
They
again.
bought them back.
Listen,
they bought them back.
Okay, hold on. Okay, everybody.
No, but
so
they
he's
had the
unsure.
opportunity to leave.
Listen,
But they
JD's
didn't leave.
unsure. Us three are Squid Game.
Wait, but that was
Rockstar, this is on you. Go on.
Say again.
Us three are Squid Game. JD's unsure because he ain't really seen it, but so he's 50-50. This is on you, the last note. What are you doing?
Who you asking me?
Yes.
Now I'm just trying to give Squid Games its due, yeah, because you're passing it off like.
What are you doing?
Oh, hold on. I'm giving Squid Games its due because the way you're talking is like you would breeze through it and win all the money at the end. Like that's the way you're talking. Now, if you were to ask me, I probably would go for Squid Games just because there's money involved. Whoa. Just because there's money involved. The chance of living or dying is the same. There's no difference.
It's not the same. It's not. Right, Tiny,
the
tell
thing
him.
is, yeah, the thing is, with Jigsaw's games, yeah, the trauma, you're traumatized. Like, if you do drugs, you gotta jump in a pot for the needles. That's
Tiny,
right.
you're on your own.
Right.
You're on your own.
JD, let me give you a scenario, right? In one of the Squid Games, there's half on that side and half on that side. You got the blues and the reds. You pick a color, and whoever was the blues has a key, and the key lets you into a door. Yeah. Whoever's got the red has got a knife. You got 30 minutes in a maze to go and basically the people with the keys have to escape, and the people with the knives, all they need to do is kill someone, and they're through. Yeah.
Are you just describing all of your journeys to work every day?
First of all, what they don't tell you is there are doors with more than one keyhole, and the keys are different. That's the first thing. So imagine being in a maze and trying to survive for 30 minutes with 15, 20 people with knives chasing, and all they need to do is kill you to get through. Bro, this is brutal stuff. Or there's the platform one where you're on the platform and you've got 2 panes of glass. One of them's solid and one of them isn't. You don't know which is which, and you need to get across the bridge. And you are high up, bro. That's brutal. You telling me that ain't traumatizing? That when you see the first person drop, you're traumatized. You better hope you're last.
I'm pushing the first person. What are you talking about?
No, that's bad. That's bad. JD, with Jigsaw, you wake up tied up. You don't even know what's going on. Yeah. You get a recorded message saying, JD, you support Tottenham, but you got a PSG top on. This is not loyal. For this loyalty, bro, he's ruthless. In a dark room.
Hold on.
I'm done.
But Jigsaw does give you a way out, though. Like, there is a way out.
Okay, you might get out, but you lose a jaw. Yeah. You lose an eye. You might not have a hand. Yeah? You might not have a leg.
But you have your life. Whereas 455 people didn't in Squid Game.
JD, to sacrifice your life, you have to kill your mum and your son. That's what Jigsaw's telling you.
They gotta go.
This guy. But hang on. That same thing happened in Squid Game. So
listen. Okay, so
just saying, same thing happened.
Have a vote. Put your hands up if you're going to take Squid Game.
No, I'm taking Squid Game for the money.
Here the guy. Wait, I can't see anyone's hands. My hand, Tiny.
You don't need to see my hand. I'm taking Squid Game for the money. That's it.
Taking?
The chance of survival is the same. There's no difference.
But he's taking it for the money. JD, the choice is yours. That's what the song says.
All right.
Yeah,
Last words. Any last words? Any final
Can I
thoughts?
say
You're
something?
gonna wrap it up.
It's been a pleasure, man. Listen, you man are jokes, and today's topic was amazing. Round of applause to all them guilty pleasures. Yeah, you man. I know you men are gonna tap into Naked and Afraid when you clock off. What was that?
Lord, when I tap into them things there.
Stop it. You're on it. You're the first one on it.
Now, appreciate having you on, Flamboyant. And I just want to say, please don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe. Tell us about some of your favorite movies or embarrassing or guilty pleasures, and leave some comments for us. And yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Good chat, guys. Thanks for watching.
Everyone have a good evening.